Everybody tries that one, right?
I know.
Okay. So you stepped into Martin's shoes in this movie.
I did, and they didn't fit. Bastard.
Hobbit shoes.
Yeah.
How was it with the improv? Are you familiar with that?
No, not at all. No, this was the first time I'd done it, and it was. I mean, that was the terrifying and enticing prospect. Of course, it's always good to look for something new, and that was the deep breath that I took and dived in.
Now you get to play two roles, obviously.
I do, yes.
Did Debbie pay you twice?
No, she didn't. And I'm going to have that out with her tonight. I barely got paid once. No, it was of course, the trick with that is you're playing two parts, which seemed like a really good idea. You get to play twin brothers. That seems like a wheeze. And the film's going to be improvised. Okay, that sounds fun. And then, of course, you realise quite far into production that means you're going to have to improvise with yourself, which nobody had really thought through until the first day that both characters were on set. Which was a little bit tricky. We had a few different attempts at how best to work that, but we've done it in the end.
Was David difficult to work with, David?
He's a nightmare. It's just getting him out of his trailer.
Someone else what he's doing.
No.
Everybody has a thing that starts Christmas for them. What is the thing that
I think
starts
tonight, it's tonight for me. I haven't heard these songs yet. When you hear these songs, it just gets you going, doesn't it?
Tell me about the teacher at school that made the biggest impression on you. Everyone has one.
Oh, God. Well, there were a few. I mean, certainly the first time I was on stage was in primary school in a thing called Gypsum's Journey, which was written, both songs and book, by Alan McLean, who was our... he was he was a primary school teacher, but he had a great gift for music, and that was the first time I got to play a part in a show, so that was quite formative. Alan McLean's Gypsum's Journey should be published.
Talking about parts and shows, what was the worst part that you got in a school play?
In a school play? Well, I was just telling somebody else, I did do a Nativity once as Joseph and thought, great, I've nailed the lead role. Only to discover that this Joseph was a non-speaking part. I just had to stand behind Mary, who had all sorts of lengthy speeches to the angels and so on. And I just stood there, I think with a shepherd's crook. I think there might have been some doubling up going on.
Starring the first feminist Nativity.
Yeah, well, I mean, quite right. She did all the work, didn't she? Apparently Joseph wasn't involved at all.
I want to ask you about what you're going to be serving on Christmas Day, because I hear that DT's Love Sausage, your peanut butter and sausage sandwich, is a very popular...
Are you from Absolute Radio by any chance?
No, I'm a friend of Christian.
Oh, okay. I would like to point out that it's Christian who's called it DT's Love Sausage. That's not something that ever came from me. And that says much more about Christian O'Connell than it does about me, and the way his mind works. That's not really a Christmas treat. That's more of a little fillip in front of the telly. No, Christmas Day is all about the turkey and the trimmings, every single one of them, and the sprouts. Although with a bit of chili, put a bit of chili with your sprouts, and the world's a better place.
David, thank you very much indeed. Have a good Christmas. Take care. Cheers.